Hello, it's Jasmine Westbrooks, Registered Dietitian and co-founder of Eat Well Exchange. And thank you for joining me again. Today, we're going to go through a follow-up video in more detail about each of these food groups. So if you watched the previous video, you probably noticed that we talked about that plate method, right? Half of our plate here, fruits and vegetables. And then the other side will be divided up into our grains, and maybe even starchy vegetables, and then also our protein. So let's first go through protein. How much protein do we need? We typically need roughly about the palm of our hand of protein per meal in most cases. And it's not just any type of protein, because we want our protein to support our heart. And so we want lean protein. Lean protein includes protein that doesn't have as much marbled or additional fat to it, because some of that fat will be what we consider saturated fat. So some cuts of meat that are low in saturated fat and considered lean would be like any type of meat that ends with the word loin, L-O-I-N. Pork loin, sirloin. Those are lean sources. Chicken without the skin. And if you eat the skin, just know that it does have additional calories to it, but it's still considered a medium fat protein. You also have shellfish and fish. Beans is also a lean source of protein. Egg whites as well. And then you have other varieties too. But that's just a great start for you. So that's your protein. Next, you have your grains. And we know we want half of our grains to be whole grain, because whole grain foods typically have more fiber. And we know fiber also supports our heart. And so that's important, because fiber pretty much gets rid of cholesterol out of our bodies. So if you can eat grains that have fiber with them, that is a great benefit to create a healthy, long-lasting heart. And then last, we have half of that plate fruits and vegetables. And so you can choose from any fruits and vegetables. Just be mindful of what you add to those vegetables. Adding a little bit of oil goes a long way, but also be cautious of how much oil and what type of oil that you may be adding. So that's it for today. I hope that you all got something out of this. But again, lean protein, whole grain or high fiber grains, and then making sure that half of that plate is still fruits and vegetables, but being mindful of how much oil and fat you add when cooking those vegetables. Thank you.